Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
These are our rear accessory splash guards for our Ram 1500 pickup. Come with all the hardware that you need to install them and instructions, but we're going to show you how to do it and they'll make your truck look really cool. With the vehicle on the ground, I'll use my 22mm socket to loosen the lug nuts and a breaker bar. You want to do this on the ground so the wheel doesn't spin on you. You'll need to raise and support your vehicle. You can use the jack and jack stands. We're going to use our 2-post lift. Use the socket to finish removing the lug nuts. We're going to use our dead blow hammer to break it free. The lug nuts are on here so the wheel doesn't fall off. So I'm going to give it some quick hits to the tire. Might take one hit, might take 10. You just got to work at it till it comes free. And you can remove your lug nuts and just be aware that the tire and wheel is loose now. So I want to hold on to it, take it off. There are 2 T25 screws in here that are actually just going into little clips. So as we unscrew them, we'll try to pull them out. They don't want to go. We'll have to get a trim tool. Oh, that one's going. It's basically just going to unthread from the push clip part of it. Ooh. Once you get it unscrewed, you can kind of start to pull down on it. And get this one. Sometimes you get your fingernail under there, just kind of work it down. They're just kind of plastic. Then you can kind of work it out. So it's got a clip that's still in there. That's okay. Let me see if I can get this one out. So I did that without a trim tool, but you might need one to help pry it out. But if you can wiggle them out, it'll come out with the push clip part. That part's still in there. I'm not going to worry about it. It'll pull down and out just like that. There's 2 8mm self-tapping bolts holding the other part of this trim on. So use our 8mm socket, extension and ratchet to remove them. The kit comes with new ones, so you won't need to reuse these. You can throw them away or save them for another project. Grab hold of this trim and take it off. We'll need to drill out the holes in the splash guard. They're not all the way through. We'll use a 5/16 drill bit into a piece of wood and just drill these out. Should go pretty easily. Put our bolt through the splash guard, get it lined up in the hole. Try to get it started with my fingers. Take the same size socket and ratchet, 8mm. Start to thread it in. I won't go too tight on that one because I want to be able to line up the other one. We'll do the same thing. Tighten this down just as I see the rubber start to squish in. Don't need to go too tight. Do the same for the other one. Line it up. We're going to go to our hole that we already drilled through from the other side. We're going to use the same size drill bit and drill through the plastic splash shield. It's pretty stiff, so you don't put your hand back there while you're drilling. You don't need to put a piece of wood or anything, so just drill through. I did drill through this plastic here. It'll give you some clearance for the bolt, but you don't really need to drill all the way through it. Just need to drill through the splash liner here. And I'm going to put the nut behind it, like this. Thread it down by hand as far as it'll go. Okay. I'm going to use the closed end of my 11mm wrench. I'll put it on the nut, and then I'll come around to the other side. I'll use the Phillips head screwdriver and just tighten it up. Once I feel it get tight, start to pull into the rubber, I'll stop. This procedure will be exactly the same for the other side. Reinstall the wheel. Get the wheel studs lined up. Start the lug nuts by hand. You don't want to cross thread them. Get that initial one started, then the wheel won't fall off. You can go and get the other ones on there. I use my socket to snug them down before I put the vehicle on the ground. Just want to make sure the wheel is seated on the hub. Makes it a lot easier to torque it once it's on the ground. You don't have to spin the lug nuts very far. I'm going to torque the lug nuts in a cross pattern to 130 foot-pounds. Sometimes you have to spin it down. Once it clicks, you're all set, and move to the next lug nut.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.